Welcome in on the Main Event Broadcasting Network. I'm Danielle Jenkins, Assistant Director of Athletic Communications, and I'm joined today by head softball coach Terry Martin as we get ready for the 2015 season. Well, Coach Martin, 2015 is here, and what that means the start of softball season is just around the corner. You've had the kids in non-traditional schedule. You've had them through the first couple of weeks of practice getting things rolling. So right now, where do you assess your team is at getting ready to head into this 2015 season?
We have a lot of the girls coming back from last year and start positions. The fall looked very well in non-tradition. We've had a couple of girls that left since then that kind of put us behind. We're very thin. We can't have any injuries, and so we're going to be hurting there. But we've had a couple freshmen step up. We'll be all right as long as our pitching holds up. Obviously, in this sport, pitching is the key. And as long as the pitching holds up, we'll be okay.
You're coming off a USA South Tournament Championship run, an improbable run to the title, also made the second trip in a row to the NCAA tournament, and so a big year coming off of, and heading into the new season, you've got a couple of key pieces coming back. You've got four veteran seniors, including one starter, Whitney Wolf, who started every contest for you last season, really big piece to the puzzle. So how important is that veteran leadership going to be with so many new faces coming onto this team?
Whitney's a very good player. She's a quiet player. You'll never know she's there. It was good, her success that she had last year. I was proud for her. That success, I hope, continues on. She's a quiet leader, but she works hard, and girls follow her. So it's very important that she's there and her leadership there on the infield. We are young. We're going to have a couple freshmen that have to start for us. And then Abby Atkinson, which is a senior, she's been hurt for 3 years, but she's got her shoulder straightened out now, I think. And she's a very good leader also, so she will help us in spots in our defense and offense.
You mentioned lots of freshmen, many new faces joining the squad, over half a team of freshmen. What are the challenges that come with adding so many new faces and trying to get them familiarized with the difference in the college level of the game?
Well, it's a tough question because I think, in my opinion, the way we coach, the freshmen that can help us will come to the top automatically. There are some that they know that, hey, look, I've got another year experience. I've got to get under my belt. The college is a big difference. Even at Division III level, the college is a big difference. It's a great step up from high school, even at the Division III level. And a lot of girls come in and think, okay, Division III, but we play at a higher competition than some Division III, and it's because our coaches challenge them that way. And so the freshmen that can be successful in our program, they just kind of rise to the top on their own.
Well, a couple of those players that maybe have stood out to you, those freshmen who may be able to come out and have an immediate impact, some of those players that have risen to the top, as you've said.
We have three. Brittany Futrell will have to step up and be a catcher for us. We're probably thin there more than we are any other place. Becca Ross, pleasant surprise. We lost sophomore, 2-year sophomore with 400 plus batting average for just leaving the school, and Becca will probably step in at that role, I think. She's good enough to do that. And then Allison Gentry, a local girl here nearby, she's coming in, and she can play pretty much anywhere, and so she'll help us. So those are the three freshmen that I'm counting on.
Well, looking ahead at the schedule, you've got a big tournament coming up, the last day of February, first day of March up in Raleigh, North Carolina, the Triangle Classic, giving the girls an opportunity to take on really some of the best competition in Division III, taking on Salisbury University, who finished the year as the runner-up in the D3 National Championship, went 44-5 last year, 20 shutouts, really an impressive team. And then 3 of those teams, including the Lady Lions, teams that went to a regional last year. So why was this tournament one that you really wanted your girls to be able to go and experience, taking on some of those top teams?
Well, it lets you know where you're at. As a coach, it just lets us know what we need to work on as a player. They see the challenge. Our upperclassmen they probably stress to the underclassmen who those teams are, and when we go to play them, it's going to let us know where we need to be at the end of the year, and it challenges us. I mean, you got to beat the best somewhere down the line, and they have been the best in our region. And it's just a challenge. I mean, it's a challenge for our girls. And rowing in that same tournament as a top team. So we'll know when we leave there how good we are.
Well, in conference play, you've got 10 straight at home during the month of March, and I know it's early on, but what's it going to take to be able to get back to that same caliber level, to be able to compete in the USA South, a very, very tough conference?
I always said a lot of luck. You better be lucky than good, and then a part of that luck is staying well. A big key to us this year is staying healthy. There's a great coach, Whitney's dad, actually, he told me that to be a champion, your intangibles have got to be better than your talent. And in my opinion, the health of your team, how hard they work, how well they get along, all those are intangibles that got to go together for you to be a champion. And if those come together like last year, then we'll be a champion. If they don't, we won't.
Well, you've also got a new piece to the puzzle with Coach Lau coming into the system. So what is it that he brings to the table that's going to help continue to make this team even better?
We have to be very fundamentally sound to play at this level with the athletic ability that we have. Coach Lau is a very fundamental coach. And if I can say one thing about him, his expertise in how to teach and how to teach a girl the fundamentals and stick to that and expect perfection in the fundamentals. That's what he's going to bring. He's a very good technique sound coach, and that will help us a lot.
Well, Coach, we certainly appreciate your time. We're looking forward to this 2015 season. Thanks for joining us here on the Main Event Broadcasting Network as we spoke with head softball coach Terry Martin in preparation for the season. I'm Danielle Jenkins, Assistant Director of Athletic Communications, and we'll see you next time.